Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Erongo Talk. My name is Leandria Lowe and I'll be your host for today. Now for today we join you from Dunes Mall all the way here in Walvis Bay. Now as usual we bring you the latest news, the weather and tides, and then for our interview, which is something businessy and entrepreneurship, we chat to Jacki Wismer, who is the owner of Wismer Ecke. Now they specialize in authentic German cuisine, deli and catering. Now she's going to tell us a bit about her business. So please stay tuned. We will be right back after this. And now it's time for your news. Now we usually focus on business news Wednesdays because it's the halfway mark of the week. Hang in there. Now Japan's Toyota Motor Company said on Friday its vehicle sales rose by 10.1% last year, making it the world's biggest car maker for a second straight year and putting it further ahead of its nearest rival, that is Germany's Volkswagen AG. Now, the car maker said sales were 10.5 million vehicles in 2021, including those by affiliates Daihatsu Motors and Hino Motors. Now this compares with 8.9 million delivered by Volkswagen in the same period, 5% fewer than in 2020 and its lowest sales figures in the last 10 years. Now car makers have been forced to cut output because the shortage of semiconductors during the coronavirus pandemic disrupted supply chains, boosting competition for the key component among makers of consumer electronic devices. But head on over to our website, that's www.erongo.com.na. You can also send us your news tips. That's at newstips@erongo.com.na. Now, secondly, ASX-listed Beladen Energy, the majority shareholder in Langer Heinrich, said it has developed an accelerated schedule with an optimized project execution plan for the Namibian uranium mine. Now, the plan includes the possibility of self-funding early works in Beladen's 2020 financial year, as well as fast-tracking first production when a decision to restart is made. Now, releasing its latest quarterly report, the Australian-based global uranium miner said it would cost 81 million US dollars, about 1.25 billion Namibian dollars at current exchange rates, to restart Langer Heinrich. Now the mine ceased production in May 2018 due to the persistent low uranium price. More than 300 workers were retrenched when Langer Heinrich was put on care and maintenance. Now, Beladen CEO Ian Purdy said the restart plan update is the conclusion of an extensive work stream that has reinforced our confidence in Langer Heinrich as a low-risk, robust, long-life operation. But like I said, please head on over to our website. That's www.erongo.com.na. Send us your news tips. That's at newstips@erongo.com.na. And another fun thing that you can look out for is that Erongo 24/7 will now be available. That is from Thursday onwards in the Republikein, the Namibian Sun and the Algemeine Zeitung as a 4-pager and no more a 2-pager in the Republikein. So please keep your eyes peeled for that because we bring you the latest news. Now, please stay tuned for our interview. So joining us today is Jacki Wismer of Wismer Ecke in Swakopmund. Hi Jacki, how are you doing?
Oh, very good, and you, Irene? I'm doing well. So, Jackie, can you tell us a little bit about Wismer Ecke and where you came from?
Oh, I'd love to. Thanks for the opportunity. Yeah, I started 4 years ago, a little outlet from home, doing some German breads and that sort of thing. With Swakop having such a beautiful, strong German heritage and a need for it, I started doing some German food, and from there it just kind of escalated and become what it is today.
So, Jackie, do you have a culinary background? What led you to going into food?
Well, surprisingly, the first thing I studied was hotel management and chefing, and I did that for a couple of years. But from a little girl, all I actually wanted to do was be a paramedic. So in Johannesburg, I was a paramedic for a couple of years and moved to Swakop, and I went back to my chefing, and it's a passion as well as paramedics. And I, yeah, I went back to chefing.
So, you're one of many talents, I see.
Apparently so. Yes.
So, Jackie, why specifically German food? Why was that the concept that you decided
How
on?
I came up with that concept is Swakop has, as I said previously, a very beautiful, strong German heritage. And I just found that with the local German restaurants and hotels and that sort of thing around Swakop, their food is phenomenal. I cannot fault it at all. But unfortunately, it caters a lot for international tourists, and people also want something quick and on the go. So I came up with the concept of German food in a hurry, kind of German street food, still getting the authentic German taste. Everything is homemade, from my sauces to the Laugenstange to the breads. And yeah, bring it for the local people here to enjoy in a quick bite and keep going.
A good old kop and loop, like the
That's
Afrikaans
it.
people would say. So, Jackie, when Wismer Ecke first opened, you kind of exploded onto the scene. You gained popularity very, very, very quickly.
Correct, yes.
How do you feel about that popularity that you gained?
I was very overwhelmed. I thought it would take a little, normally about 5 years for a business to get off. I was very lucky. I had a lot of support. And Swakop loves something, and they love to support local. So, keep pushing it, and getting involved in the community is a very big thing as well. I believe whatever you give out, you get back in return. So it's very important to stick with the community and give them what they want. Listening is key.
So, Jackie, speaking of getting involved with the community, segues right into my next question. Wismer Ecke has been very, very involved in the community and helping out. We have seen you help orphans, fire victims, anybody who needs help. How did you come to charity work and helping out in the community?
It literally dawned on me one evening when we had our initial lockdown, where a lot of people were not essential workers, including myself. And I ended up selling my cars, selling clothes, selling furniture, just to pay rent, to put food on the table. And I thought, well, I'm actually lucky, because in my moment of despair, you would say, I sat and I felt sorry for myself. And I thought, you've got no right to feel sorry for yourself, because I've at least had those assets which I could sell. Eventually, I'll build up and be able to get a car again or whatever. And I thought, what about those people that don't have assets to sell, that are also essential workers, and they're sitting with nothing? What do they do? And I got hold of a couple of people, got hold of the municipality, friends, family, and I said, right, guys, we all need to get together. Every time you go shopping, pop in 1 tin of food, pop in 1 bit of long life milk, or so on. And so it grew, and we've been very lucky with donations and sponsorship and just keeping it going. Yeah.
And then, Jackie, now with your charity work, it's not hard to see that the past looks very bright for you. So we're hoping that the future is even brighter. What do you see in the future of Wismer Ecke?
I only see big things. I would like to get a little bit bigger. The spot I've got at the moment is a bit small. I'd like to be able to cater for people to sit down and actually enjoy instead of a takeaway. So a couple of tables where you can come and enjoy with your family, relax, rustig, and enjoy the day, the evening, the afternoon. A quick lunch, takeaway, or a sit down, and just a nice rustige family place with all my homemade breads available, and cold meats, and a little deli, and that sort of thing.
Okay, lovely. So, Jackie, for those who are watching and who are going, wait, what's that? They've heard the word Wismer Ecke on the wind, but they don't quite understand what you're doing. Could you give us a brief little elevator pitch? What makes you guys unique? What do people need to come try?
You need to, sure. What makes us unique is I'm very, very honest about when I say welcome to the Wismer Ecke family. For any new customer that comes along, you literally become part of my family. I take a lot of pride in my community and a lot of pride in the work. And everything I say is made from scratch, all homemade products, and a lot of love goes into it. I also offer platters, so last minute platters that people need. I'm fully booked for, luckily, the season now. But you know, it's all about the community and bringing people together, and not about trying to rip people off with prices. I'm not saying that people do, but you know, making it more affordable for people of Swakopmund to come in, and Windhoek and whoever, come and have a bite out of Germany, as I say, to come and taste the authentic side of Germany.
Okay, lovely. And then, Jacki, obviously the community is very important to you. You've just said it. You've proved it through helping the community. Do you have a message to your community?
I would love to give a message. I think I would like to start off by saying, you know what, Swakop, Namibia, everybody, please look after yourselves. Importantly, look after those around you. Don't take any minute on any day for granted. It is so quick how life can change in a heartbeat, in a split second. Take care of those around you, and just appreciate being able to breathe in and breathe out every day, and just appreciate every minute. Be safe on the roads. Don't take silly chances. Get a designated driver. Look out. Don't overtake on solid lines. Just importantly, check on your parents. Make sure they're okay. Old people need a lot of love and attention. They're very alone this time of year. And your friends as well, if they're going through a bad time, please reach out to people. And if you are not doing okay, it's all right to say you're not okay. Reach out, ask for help, and just be gentle with yourself.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Jacki.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
That was Jacki Wismer from Wismer Ecke here in Swakopmund.
Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Rowan's Reflections. My name is Rowan van Dijk. I'm an author, speaker, and a leadership trainer. You know, many times we talk about leadership and management, and we talk about all different skills in leading. I've done a number of videos on what we call the leadership formula, which talks about having a message, and it talks about having mentees and influencing them with your message so that they can become leaders. The big thing is, what I find a lot of times is that sometimes, you know, we watch these YouTube videos, we attend seminars, we go on workshops, but we don't seem to have the success that you're supposed to have. And I think the biggest reason is the fact is that we don't have the commitment. We are not passionate about being leaders. We are not passionate about the people. You need to believe in your people, and you need to believe in yourself as the leader. Firstly, in yourself. You need to believe in that message of yours. There's a common saying that people like using where they say that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. I suppose at the end of the day, it's very true, although it might be really cliched. There's an African proverb that many people have used, but I come from Africa and we've heard it before. And it says that if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So as a leader, you need to believe in your team. You need to believe in that group that is assisting you to get to the objective. And if that relationship is there, if you've got that trust going, if you believe in one another and you believe in them, you will go far as a team. You will be successful. You will get to your end goal. So use the team. Yeah. If you think of it, you can't do everything yourself as the leader. Think of being on your own and falling down a mountainside. If you're injured, how are you going to get help? How are you going to get up if you're on your own? So the beauty of a team is that we're there to assist one another. We're there to help one another up. We're there to support one another. And in that way, we become successful. So together we can be successful. So believe in yourself. Believe in your message. Believe in your team. And you will be successful as a leader. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you like these videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share it as widely as possible. I'll see you back for another.
Weather report for today. For Walvis Bay, the sun rose 18 minutes to 7 and will set 11 minutes to 8. Walvis Bay will experience a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 16 and a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius predicted for tomorrow. A west-northwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. For Swakopmund, the sun rose 17 minutes to 7 and will set 12 minutes to 8. Swakopmund will experience a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 16 and a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius predicted for tomorrow. A west-northwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. For Henties Bay, the sun rose 16 minutes to 7 and will set 11 minutes to 8. Henties Bay will experience a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 17 and a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius predicted for tomorrow. A west wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Arandis, the sun rose 19 minutes to 7 and will set 14 minutes to 8. Arandis will experience a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 14 and a maximum of 27 degrees Celsius predicted for tomorrow. A west-northwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. For Usakos, the sun rose 21 minutes to 7 and will set 17 minutes to 8. Usakos will experience a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 14 and a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius predicted for tomorrow. A west-southwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Karibub, the sun rose 22 minutes to 7 and will set 18 minutes to 8. Karibub will experience a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius predicted for tomorrow. A west-southwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. And last but not least, for Omaruru, the sun rose 21 minutes to 7 and will set 19 minutes to 8. Omaruru will experience a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius predicted for tomorrow. A southwest wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. And that was it for your weather report.
We had to talk about the things we both already know. I'm starving for love.
Now, unfortunately, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk. But just another quick announcement. At exactly 12 o'clock, the AS level results were announced. Now, you can find a copy of the results, a free copy, let me emphasize that, a free copy at your Checkers, ShopRite or USave shops, either here in Walvis Bay, in Swakopmund, as well as at selected schools. Now, here in Walvis Bay, you can find a copy at the Dana Secondary School, Dynasig, Quisopmond Secondary School, Walvis Bay Private High School, as well as Duneside, and then obviously at Checkers, Dunes Mall, ShopRite in town, and then at USave in Quisopmond. So hurry and get your copy to see how you did with your AS level results. Now, furthermore, you can always check out our website. That's www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. You can also follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram, or you can get in contact with us at 011 7040. That is 011 7040 on both WhatsApp and Telegram. You can also send us your news tips. That is at newstips@erongo.com.na. If there's anything you would like us to follow up or to check into, send us at newstips@erongo.com.na, or just send us a WhatsApp at 011 7040. That's 011 7040. Now, like I said earlier, it's Wednesday. It's the official halfway mark of the week. Hang in there. Please be responsible. Please be safe. We will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.